magic circle about this big, this squishy, and you can just leave this behind you, kind of at the head of your mat. Oh, ow. Okay, let's do it. We're gonna stand with our feet in parallel, hip width apart, pulling up nice and tall. Open the chest, the shoulder blades are back. The weight is even between the insides and the outsides of the feet. Take an inhale. Exhale, roll down. We're gonna take the crown of the head down. And then draw the ribs into your body. Bend your knees and round the spine. Fingertips to the floor. Nice big inhale. And exhale, lift those ribs up. Draw those sits bones down. Restack the spine. Open the chest. Collarbones flat. And we'll go again. Inhale. Exhale, peeling the spine down. Hugging the abdominals into your body as you bend your knees and hinge forward. Inhale. And exhale, lift those abdominals up. Shoulder blades back. Opening the chest. One more time. Inhale. And exhale, roll down. Nice and slow. Taking your time, bending those knees. Inhale. And exhale, roll back up. Restacking that spine, opening the chest. And now we're going to take one leg down like a curtsy and sit. About middle of your mat, slightly forward. Grab behind those thighs. We're going to take an inhale. Exhale. Draw the belly button to your spine and lift taller. Shoulders back, elbows open. Nice big inhale, lift higher in those thoracic extensors. Exhale, pull the belly button in more. This time you're going to pull it in so much that you start to round the spine. Eyes going forward over those legs. And then restack the body. Using your inhale to help you lift, getting up onto those sits bones as tall as you can. Round the spine. Pulling those abdominals in. And then lengthen back upright. And you can make this as big or as small as you'd like. Just kind of mobilize the spine, rounding, coming forward. This time you're going to hinge backwards off to the back of the sits bones and to the tailbone. And you can start to take it back a little bit and then come forward again. And then lengthen the spine back up. Just a nice little warm up. Almost like you're massaging the spine. Exhale, belly button to spine, rounding forward into that C curve, and then coming back. Using some of those abs. Maybe take it a little further back and then come back onto those sits bones. And lengthen the spine. One more time. Exhale, round the back. And then we're going to go backwards, shoulder blades back, just as far as you feel comfortable, and take it forward. And lengthen the spine. Last time. Exhale, round the spine. And roll it back. We're going to take those feet with you. Make sure your head isn't going to hit the magic circle if it's above you, and rest those arms down by your sides. Shoulders back. Excuse me. Open the chest. Feet are parallel, fist width apart. Nice big inhale. And exhale, draw the belly button into your spine. And then the spine to the mat. We're going to press that low back down and then peel the sits bones up. Sending those sits bones to the back of those knees. Opening the chest at the top. Inhale. Exhale, roll down. Nice and slow. Take your time, keeping those thighs the same distance away from each other. Don't let the knees splay open. Inhale. Exhale. Draw the abdominals into that imprint. And then peel the spine up. One vertebra at a time. I'll be right back. Keep it going up into that bridge. Inhale and exhale. Peel back down. Nice and slow. Take your time. Good. And again, inhale and exhale. All the way down. One vertebra at a time. As you go, try to get as much articulation as you can out of the body. So think of the belly button drawing in. Really press that low back down, 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 and then peel the spine up, lifting those sits bones towards the back of the knees. And right here, I'm about halfway up, and I'm really trying to tuck deeper as I lift so I get this extension of the hip joints first. Then we let the rest of the spine come up. Inhale and exhale, articulate back down, nice and slow. Release the glutes and back to neutral. Again, inhale, exhale, into that imprint. Peeling the spine up, get as much range out of your hips as you can, and then peel up. Feeling that quad stretch if you're tight in those hip flexors. Exhale, peel down. All the way back to your neutral spine. Take the arms up to the ceiling, palms in. Open the arms out to the side. Draw the belly button down into the mat, into that imprint, and then take one leg up to tabletop and your second leg to tabletop. Because we're in imprint, the legs are going to draw in just slightly here. We're going to inhale, twist away from me first. And exhale, pull back, drawing the ribs down and back to center. And again, inhale, twist. Pulling those ribs down. Exhale. Through that imprint. And again, as you twist, make sure you're thinking of just rolling onto the sacral bone, to the side of that sacral bone, and then back. And then rolling to the side of that sacral bone and to the hip if you have the range without letting this shoulder blade pop up. And exhale. Back to center. Good. Inhale, twist. And exhale, pull. Back through that midline. And towards me, inhale. Exhale, back to center. Hold your tabletop. Reach up and grab your magic circle. Take it to the ceiling. You're going to hold the pads, palms in, shoulders down. You want those shoulder blades back on the mat. Light squeeze. And then we roll. Keep your arms completely still. And exhale, pull back in. And notice the difference now that you've taken some of the base of support away. You may notice how much you were using your arms before rather than your abdominals. Keeping those shoulder blades down. And exhale, belly button to spine. Inhale, twist. Keep that light squeeze on the ring. And exhale. We're going to twist to the side and stay. Extend the legs. Pull back to center. And then bend your knees. Inhale, we twist, keeping the opposite shoulder blade down. Extend those legs. Don't let the body fall over, and pull back to center and bend those knees. So you have to budget that center of gravity. Inhale, twist. And then extend, keeping your opposite shoulder blade down and your ribs down and those abs engaged. Exhale, pull. Back to center. And tabletop. Twisting to the other side, rolling to the side, keeping this opposite shoulder blade down. And then extend the legs. And we exhale. Back to center. From here, keep your back imprinted. Lower the legs down, 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 and then back up. And it's just a little hinge. You can even bend your knees if you'd rather do it with a bent knee. Tap and exhale, lift. It's a slight little hinge. You can do it straight leg, you can do it bent knee. If the legs are straight, maybe smaller. And now from here, you're gonna bend those knees if you haven't already. And you're gonna scoop those abs in and then lower back down. So you're almost trying to draw your knees towards the ring. Don't move the ring, don't cheat. But just give it a little curl and see if you can touch the ring with those knees. Probably not, because it just depends on your leg length. Just give it a little lift. Pause here. Place the feet down. We're gonna squeeze the ring and lift the head and chest. Into your chest lift, tap the ring to your thighs. Take the arms up and lower the head and chest. Reach the arms back, keep a squeeze on that ring. Tap the ground, take the arms up. Lift and reach. See if you can tap that ring to the thighs. And reach back. Exhale up. And exhale. And tap. One more time, we lift. And tap. And arms go up. Lower the head and chest. And reach overhead. We're gonna flip the ring long ways. Lift the arms. Lift the head and chest and reach. See if you can slot the ring over the knees. Lift, lower the head and chest, and reach back. Fuller range of those arms now. Arms up. Lift the head and chest. See if you can get high enough to put the ring around those knees. Lift, lower the head and chest, and reach those arms back. Again, exhale. Lift a little higher. One more time, we lift the arms, lift the head and chest. Pause here. You're gonna take the arms back and take the arms forward. Keeping that light squeeze on the ring, we go back and forward. Every time you lift the ring forward, try to lift those abs higher. And we reach. And reach back. Pause, lower the head and chest. Place the ring down, overhead on the mat. Interlace those fingers together, hands behind the head. We're gonna take a break from that magic circle. Make sure you're in a neutral pelvis. Take an inhale. Exhale, lift the head and chest. Inhale, stay. Exhale, rotate to your right. And back to center. And exhale, rotate. My bangs are in my face. And back to center. It's just this one piece that's just poking. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, center. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, center. Rotate towards your right. Lift that leg. And then place it back down, just like your single leg lift. To the left, and then lift your left leg. And back to center. Exhale, rotate, taking up that leg that you're moving towards, and place it down. Exhale, lift. And place it down. Nice big inhale. Exhale, lower the head and chest. Circle the arms around to your sides. Take your right leg up into that single leg lift and lower down and tap the floor. So we're going to continue just on the right side now. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. And inhale, lower. Tap. Exhale, lift. Really feeling the weight of those thighs. Lace the foot down. Pick up the other leg. And draw it in. Inhale, lower. Light tap. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. A little tap. Exhale, feeling the weight of the leg. Inhale, down. Exhale, lift. And exhale, lift. One more. And exhale up. We're going to take that foot down. Place the feet parallel hip width apart again. Pelvic curl again. Scoop those abs in to your imprint. Draw a little deeper. Peel the spine up. Really push into those heels. You can even lift your feet on this one. Dorsiflex those feet and really send those knees forward. Feeling the shins, feeling those hamstrings, getting that nice muscle contraction. Exhale, peel down. All the way back to your neutral. And just kind of keep those feet up. Stay on those heels. Exhale, scoop those abs in. We're just playing with the repertoire a little bit, finding ways to feel the work a little deeper or a little differently. Inhale. Exhale, peel back down. Back to neutral. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Peeling the spine up. Place the feet down. Take your right leg to tabletop. Just like your single leg lift, same thing again. We're going to inhale down. Exhale, lift into shoulder bridge prep. Inhale down. Tap, exhale, lift. Again, inhale, exhale, lift that leg. Keeping the lift of the pelvis. One more. Place that foot down. Lift the hips up. Make sure you don't drop it. Pick up the other leg. Same thing. We inhale down. Tap, exhale, lift. Holding the hips up high. Keeping the pelvis as square as you can. Last one. Place that foot down. And then articulate back down. Nice and slow. Take your time. Back to your neutral pelvis. Good. From here, we're going to send the legs out straight. Nice and elongated. Reach the arms up. Grab the ring again. We're going to do roll up, holding the ring long ways again. Soften those ribs. Squeeze the legs together. Inhale, take the arms up. Lift the head and chest, lower the arms. Just hold it parallel to the ground. And it's going to just give you a little extra help on your way up. Just a teensy bit. Exhale, roll back down. So you'll notice your ring takes your center of gravity forward just enough for some of us to keep those knees straight. Maybe some of us don't need it. Some of us will still need to bend those knees. That's okay. But you'll notice just that little bit of help in that C curve. Eyes above the knees, shoulders down. Exhale, roll back down. Nice and slow. Keep leading with the pelvis. Take the arms up. Lower back. And again, inhale. Exhale, peeling up. Inhale. And exhale, roll down. Really pull those shoulder blades back. Take the arms up. And down. Place the ring down. Let's do a few without the magic circle. We lift and reach and we peel up. Notice it's a little harder now because you don't have that help. Nice big inhale. Exhale, lower down. Pulling that belly button into your spine, keeping the collarbones flat. Keeping the feet down. Reach those arms back. And again, inhale. Into your chest lift. Exhale, peel up. Don't let those shoulders come forward. Keep your C curve and hinge it forward. Exhale, roll down, keeping those arms straight. Slowly lowering yourself down. Take your time. One more. Ribs down, inhale. Exhale, peel the spine up. And exhale, rolling back down. Nice and slow. Take your time. This time we're gonna roll all the way up and we're gonna stay there. Take the arms up. Exhale, peel the spine up. Pause in your C curve. You're gonna bend your knees and pull your legs in towards you. Squeeze those legs, shoulders back, elbows wide, feet are hovering off the mat, and we're gonna go into roll like a ball. You're gonna scoop the pelvis in deeper. Exhale to roll back up. And scoop those abs in. Exhale up. Good. Again, inhale, tuck the pelvis to roll. Exhale up. Thinking of scooping the pelvis to go back. Exhale, lift. Make sure you're pulling those arms in nice and tight. Get as much range out of that low back as you can. 2 more times. Last one. Inhale back. Exhale up and stay. Glide your legs out straight. Dorsiflex. Separate those feet. Pulling up nice and tall on those sits bones. And we're going to roll down into our spine stretch. We're going to articulate through the crown of the head. The upper back. The mid back. Gliding forward. Nice big stretch for the hamstrings here. And then exhale, pull it back in. Restacking that spine upright. Shoulders back. And again, exhale, articulate down. 1 vertebra at a time. Belly button to spine. We reach forward, we hinge at the hip joints. We exhale, roll up. Keeping those shoulder blades back, restacking the spine up that imaginary wall. Inhale, exhale, we roll down. Articulating through the spine. Keep the legs straight. Keep the feet flexed. Exhale, we peel back up. Keep the collarbones flat. No reaching with those pecs. Pause here. Bring the arms open. We're going to go into saw. You're going to inhale, rotate towards me. And then hinge and reach forward. And then lengthen and lift up to your L shape, your T shape. Back to center. So we're doing it kind of slow today. Inhale, twist. And exhale, hinge, reaching to the outside of that foot. Inhale, lengthen and lift up. Open and back to center. Upright on the sits bones. If you have to bend the knees, go for it. And hinge, looking down at your leg. Lengthen and lift straight forward over that front hand. Open the arm, back to center. Inhale, rotate just the spine. Hinge forward. Lengthen and lift back up. Open and center. 1 more time. Inhale. Looking at your leg and then looking forward at your front hand. Opening that arm back to center and rotate. Hinging forward. Lengthen and lift back up. Open and center. Bring the legs together. Point the feet, round your arms forward. We're going to roll on back. Nice and slow. Take your time. Bend both knees. Drag them in. Lift your legs to tabletop. And extend the legs to the ceiling. We're going to go into corkscrew. You're going to inhale, rotate, sending the feet away from me. We go down and up the other side, back to center. And inhale, twist. Down and up the other side, center. Inhale, we twist. We go down and up, nice and stable. And those abdominals, inhale. Back to center. Again, inhale, twist. Back to center. And inhale, twist. Up to the other side and bend those knees. Lift the head and chest. Grab the tops of those knee joints. You're going to pull yourself up higher. Up higher. Drop the tailbone down so you're not arching that or not scooping too much into that pelvis. You want that pelvis neutral. Double leg stretch. We're going to inhale, reach the arms and legs away from each other. Out fast. In slow. Out quick. In slow. Again. Good. Inhale. Keeping your chest lift the same height the whole time. 2 more. Lift that chest. Send your left leg out straight. Reach. Exhale. Switch into our single leg stretch. Make sure you're not taking the leg too close to you. Otherwise, you're going to be all in your neck. And 2. And 1. Hands behind the head. Rotate towards your bent leg side. And through center to the other side. And rotate. And rotate. Keep thinking about the lift. Not just the twist, but the lift. And twist and lift. And twist and lift towards that thigh. 1 more. Back to center. Grab your knees. Lift up a little higher. Stay. Take the hands behind the head. Hold. Lower the head and chest. Set the feet down, one at a time. You're going to send the legs out straight and lay on your side. Reaching your top arm up overhead. Resting that head. We're going to scoop those abdominals in. Belly button to spine. Place your top hand down. Float your bottom legs up. And we're going to go into our side lift. We're going to scoop those abs in, imprint the waist. Inhale, lift the waist. And you want to think of this top hip gliding up and into the ribs. And then away from the ribs. Exhale, squeeze. You can see I'm pressing my waist down. And then my waist lifts. Exhale. Relax your head and neck. Rest your head. Feel the weight of your head on your arm so you know you're not tensing in that neck. And again. 2 more. Last one, scooping the belly button into your spine. And down. And from here, we're going to take the legs down. We're going to take your elbow underneath you and lift nice and high. Both fingertips behind the ears, scoop those abs in. Lift your top leg to hip height. We're going to flex that foot and draw it forward into side kick. Pulse, point, and take it back. Point, flex, forward, pulse, point, back. pulse, and forward. Pulse. Try not to move the pelvis. And last one. And back. Pulse, come back to center. Lower that leg. We're going to roll onto your stomach facing this way. And now the ring is here, if you've got it. We're going to take it and put it center, but we're not going to use it yet. Just make sure you can reach it with your hands. We're going to take the shoulder blades back. Palm by your side. Belly button to spine. Legs parallel and together. Arms as straight as you can get them. We're going to lengthen into our back extension. Lift the shoulder blades, the upper back, and then lower back down. Prioritize those straight and active arms. Inhale. And exhale, draw back down. Keeping that belly button in so that you're not dropping. In your lumbar spine, we lift. And exhale down. Last one. We lift, expanding that chest bone forward, just the upper back, and then down. Now circle the arms around in front of you. You're going to grab the ring, fingers long. Now, if you are able to do swan, this is swan 1, where we hold the ring facing this way like a dinner plate. If you have the shoulder flexibility to hold it this way like a steering wheel and do swan 2, then you're welcome to do that. We're going to stick to swan 1 over here in the class. Scoop those abs in. Think of the shoulders going down, not just away from your ears, but down towards the floor a little bit. So you almost feel that lat stretch a bit more. And now we're going to take the arms up. And we're going to lengthen from the ring first, then the crown of the head, and the upper back. And back down. We're just going to do 4. Inhale, ring, crown of the head, upper back, and back down. And again, like I said, if you can flip the ring, go for it. And exhale down. One more time, ring first, crown of the head and upper back. And lower, back down. Place the ring down. We're going to take forearms to your elbows to your hip bones. Push up and back into your rest position. Resting your forehead down. Take a big inhale. And nice long exhale. And again, inhale. And exhale. One more time. And we're going to come up. We're going to swing the legs around in front of us. Take the ring, move it to the other side so that you can get to it. Or in front of you somewhere, but you need to be able to reach it from this other side. We're going to lay on our side. Rest your arm down. Belly button to spine. Lifting the ribs, placing your top hand down. We're going to lift those legs. Scoop those abs in. Legs are long. Take an inhale. Exhale. Draw your top hip up into your ribs. And inhale, lower. Back down. So we're using these lateral flexors. Exhale, pull this shorter together. And then open those obliques back up. Exhale, draw in. Inhale, lower. Trying to keep those abdominals pulling in the belly button to your spine. And again, feeling your head resting on your arm. Feel your head weight against your arm. And down. And lift. 2 more times. Exhale, scoop. And lower those feet. 1 more time. Exhale. And lower those legs. Coming up onto your elbow. Pushing up. Getting nice and active in that bottom scapula, so you want the shoulder down away from you and active. We're going to scoop those abs in. Lift your top leg up, hip height. We're going to flex the foot, take it forward. Pulse, point and take it back. And forward. Pulse, point, and take it back. Keeping your shoulder blade out of your ear. Exhale, forward. Exhale, forward. And pause. Take that leg back. Set it down. We're going to lower onto our side, or turn, don't go to your side. Turn to the side and put your elbows underneath your shoulders. Interlace those fingers together. Belly button to spine. You're going to push your chest bone forward. Shoulders back. Legs active. Lift the legs. Single leg kick. You're going to kick your right leg and left. Right and left. Inhale. Keep pulling the chest open and the belly button up and the pubic bone down. Let's do 2 more. Last one. Extend the legs, lower the legs, lower the head and chest down. From here, you're going to grab the ring, hold it between the 2 pads evenly like this. You're going to reach back, put the ring pads between the 2 ankles. Not on your ankle bones. You want to be above so you can see where my outside ankle bone is here. On the inside, right, we're on that crew sock line. Overlap the fingers. Rest your forehead on your fingers. Scoop the abs in. Keep your knees bent to a 90-degree angle. And then lift your thighs the best of your ability off the mat without using your low back. And now we squeeze. We're doing our prone series. Release. Exhale, squeeze the inner thighs. Inhale, release, but not completely. Exhale, squeeze. As you do this, keep those knees bent at 90 degrees. Exhale, squeeze. Release. And exhale, squeeze. So we're working the inner thighs and also those hamstrings. Last one, squeeze. And now straighten your legs. Lift the thighs up higher. Don't let the ring touch the ground. Exhale, squeeze. Release. Keep your legs parallel and straight. Exhale. Keep that chest nice and low so that you're not in your low back. If your chest is lifting off the ground, that's a good sign that you're using your lumbar extensors. Exhale, squeeze. Keep those legs all the way straight and squeeze. Lift and squeeze. 2 more. And squeeze. And release. Bend the knees. Take a breather. You're going to reach back and grab the ring. And now I want you to hold it like this. So the hand is next to the pad, but not on the pad. You're going to take your other side of the pad, put it up against the hip crease, right under the glute muscle, right under glute max. You're going to bend your knee, point your foot, and hook your heel on the other end of that pad. So now we're holding on to it. Now don't flex your foot because you will lose the ring. Scoop those abs in. There's in my mouth. Oh. We're going to lift that leg. Keep it parallel. Squeeze the heel towards your sits bone. Release. Exhale, squeeze. And release. And exhale, squeeze. And release. And if you don't have a magic circle, you can just take your leg and kind of push it up to the ceiling and try to squeeze that hamstring. And exhale. And keep that leg up a little higher. 2 more. Ooh, calf cramp. Last one. Squeeze. And then lower the leg. I got a gastroc cramp there. And now we're going to switch to the other side. Again, I would recommend holding it next to the pad, but not on the pad. Reach back, put one end right under the glute max crease. Grab it with your other heel. Scoop those abs in. Push the leg up behind you. Squeeze the ring. Release. Squeeze the ring. Release. And we are focusing on that bending of the knee joint. Squeezing. Watch that you don't externally rotate here. Really draw your knees closer together. Why is my foot cramping today? I don't usually get a foot cramp on this. Always when I'm filming something, all of a sudden, all of the muscle cramps start coming out. Exhale. And squeeze. 2 more. Last one. Squeeze and hold. Release. Grab the ring. Take your foot away. And you're going to place this just somewhere where you can reach it again. Push off of your elbows. Ideally, go ahead and sit back into a rest position. Ideally, we were not using our low back on any of that, but if you were, by accident, we're going to give it a little stretch. Nice big inhale. And exhale. Nice big inhale. And exhale. One more. Come up onto those hands and knees. In our quadruped position. I want those shoulders neutral, so not rounded forward like this. You're going to pull those shoulder blades back so that the middle trapezius are having a little conversation back there. Also active in the serratus anterior in that front stability, the anterior stabilization. We're going to scoop those abs in to a cat stretch. Belly button to spine. We're going to stretch out that low back even more. Think abs, think abs, think abs. And then back to neutral. And if it's more comfortable to go onto fists for this, you're welcome to do that. I can't. My nails are too pointy. That hurts. We're going to push the chest bone forward. And back to center. And again, watch those shoulders because we don't want to sink in the shoulder blades like this, but we also don't want to push so far forward that the middle trapezius isn't active anymore. So make sure you're neutral, true neutral. Scoop those abs in to that lumbar flexibility and back to center. Hold the shoulders right here, right in neutral as you go belly button to spine and you go through the crown of the head, through the upper back, and center. Exhale into the lumbar. Think of the belly button lifting to the spine, and then the belly button, right where that spine is, mid-spine, lifts towards the ceiling. Try not to lean forward or backwards. And then come back to your neutral. And now inhale. Leave the lumbar spine out of it. Now we just go into that upper back. And back to center. Again, exhale. Belly button to spine. And then spine to ceiling. And then the upper body just responds. It doesn't lead into that C curve at all. Just responds. And then inhale. Into your thoracic extension and back to center. Step 1 foot back. Toes tucked. Nice big stretch for that calf muscle. And then other side, you're going to scoop the abs in, think posterior tilt, and step your second leg back. And now we're going to go into front support. Glide your right knee in and back out. Left knee in and back out. Exhale. Exhale. Keep your shoulders nice and still. Try not to wiggle the hips. One more each side. Pause. Bend those knees. And then take a seat. Bring the feet around in front of you. Scooting forward to the front of the mat. Pulling up nice and tall. We're going to pick up the feet. Grab one ankle. And grab the other ankle. From here, we extend those legs into our open leg rocker position, shoulders back, nice big stretch. We're going to round the spine Inhale to roll back. Make sure there's room behind you. Exhale back up, nice and tall. Inhale round. Exhale up. Woo. What happened there? I lost my shoulders. Inhale back. Exhale with those abs. And up tall. And we go back down. Exhale up. Oh my goodness. Open leg rocker is not my move today. And we roll back. There we go. And we round. Two more. Up tall. One more time. And stay. Take the legs together. Reach the arms up and hold that teaser for a moment. We're going to bend the knees around the spine, taking the arms down. Reach the head and neck down, the arms back. We're going to take an inhale. Palms to the ceiling. Exhale. Lift the arms. Lift the head and chest. Send the arms and legs out straight. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, pulse. And 100. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and inhale. And inhale. And exhale. And inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. And inhale, 2, 3. Halfway there. You can make sure your back is in a safe spot, so if you need to take the legs up a bit, you can. This is going to shorten the lever, make it a little better for your back. Pause. Bend those knees and pull them in. Lift the arms up, lower the head and chest. Reach those arms back. We're going to elongate your left leg out straight. Circle the arms around to your sides. Let's actually, if your magic circle is nearby, let's actually hook that. Bring it up here. Let's use it. We're going to flex your foot. Grab it with the pad of your toes. You're going to pull this knee in nice and tight. And I want you to hold on the outsides of the pad. Knee is parallel. We're going to draw the shoulders back and down. And I want you to pulse in. 2, 3 into that hip stretch. And now inhale, extend. Pointing that foot. Good. And then you're going to push the leg away. Really active. Flex the foot, pulling it into a calf stretch. Point the foot. Pull it in to a stretch if you're not there already, and bend that knee back in. And we pulse. 1, 2, 3. Send it out straight. And we're going to flex that foot. You can keep it in that stretch if you'd like. And point. And then bend back in. And if you have more range in the arms and you want to hold further out on the ring, you're welcome to do that. We pulse. 2, 3, and then extend. All right, so you can be reaching kind of more long ways on the ring if that's comfortable. We flex. And we point. And we bend that knee. So we're sort of mimicking climb a tree. 1, 2, 3. Extend that leg into your stretch. And now from here, you're going to roll up with that leg. You may need to flex the foot to shorten the range for a moment. All the way up. And then round back down. And take it up into that stretch. Send it forward. Lift the head and chest and roll yourself up in those abdominals. And extend the back. And then round. And draw down. Pulling it into a hamstring stretch. One more time. We send that leg away. We roll up. Trying not to let your shoulders roll forward. You want to keep the shoulders back. If you need to flex the foot, you can, and lift. From here, We're gonna take the foot out, place it down, lift your second leg, and then draw back down. Watch those collarbones, lower, bend the knee, and we're gonna pull in. 2, 3, nice pulse of the hips, and then extend. And if you wanna change the grip on the ring to suit your comfort, you can. Flex the foot, and point the foot, and bend back in. Keep your hips square. We pulse in. 2, 3. Send the leg up, changing the grip if necessary. Flex and point. Nice big hamstring stretch, and bend the knee back in. One more time. We pulse a 1, 2, and 3. Extend that leg to the ceiling, shoulder blades back. We flex the foot. We point the foot. And we bend and draw back in. And now we're gonna go up into our teaser. You're gonna pulse in. 2, 3, in that hip stretch. Extend the leg. You're gonna roll up. Keep your shoulder blades back. If you have to flex your foot a little bit to come up, that's okay. Flat back at the top. And then we roll back down. Nice and slow. Take your time. And bend, pull the leg towards you. And send it away. Rolling up, keep the shoulder blades back. You need to flex the foot to shorten the lever, you can. Nice and tall. And then we roll back down. Really think of drawing the belly button in first. The upper back. Don't let the collarbones roll forward. Pull it into a big stretch. Last time, we're gonna roll up. Don't use your leg too much. And extend. And articulate from the pelvis first. The low back, the upper back, ease it down, pull that leg into a stretch. Good. And then from here, you're gonna take both feet into that ring. Don't break your ring. You're gonna slowly roll up, and you can bend the knees, but we're gonna follow it upright, up into a little stretch. Don't break your ring. Don't break it. Nice and tall. And then roll back down, nice and controlled. Shoulder blades back. You can bend the knees if you need to. Some of us have long legs. And we're gonna come up, that's fine. Roll it up, do not break your ring. Be careful. And all the way up, hold. And then back down. So it's a little bit of help, but really focus on that articulation from the lumbar spine first. And take it back. Last time with the ring, and then we're gonna use it without. Shoulder blades back and lift. And then right here, scoop those abs in, tuck the pelvis, and then roll down. Bend your knees. Set the ring down. You're gonna reach those arms overhead. We're gonna go, inhale, lift the arms, lift the head and chest, send the legs out, hit your teaser. Whoops. Keep it there, lower down, keep the legs at that angle. So we're doing teaser 1. Inhale, lift. And up. And exhale, down. And back. One more. We're ending with the hard stuff. And exhale, round back. And reach the arms. Last time, all the way up. This time, we're gonna bend the knees. We're gonna grab underneath. And we're gonna do seal puppy. Pull those hips in nice and tight into that stretch, shoulders back. We're gonna roll back, make sure you don't hit your ring. Inhale back, clap 2, 3. Exhale up, oops. I clap 2, 3. Roll back, 1, 2, 3. And up, 1, 2, 3. Inhale. And up, 1, 2, 3. From the hip joints, 1, 2, 3. And up, 1, 2, hold. Set the feet down, extend the legs out. hip width apart. Take the hands behind you. Done a lot of flexion. We're gonna even it out, work the back of the body a little bit more. Fingertips pointed towards you or out to the side is legal. Please don't point your fingertips backwards. It's not good for your shoulder joints. Arms are strong. Abs are active. Back is extended. We're gonna push up into your back support and hinge back down, down to a hover. And hinge down, down to a hover. And exhale. Keep the bias towards a posterior tilt if you tend to be an archer, especially at the top here. Last one. Think posterior tilt on the way up and then anterior tilt on the way down. Set those sits bones down. Take the feet flexed, arms up, palms to the ceiling. Growing an inch taller. Take the knees bent if you need to. And we're gonna go into spine twist. And we twist, twist, center. And exhale, exhale, up. Keeping your chin in line with your chest. Your shoulder blades are back. One more. Pause in the center. Pull the shoulder blades back. And pulse, and pulse. And point the feet round the arms forward into your C curve. You're gonna roll yourself down. Reach those arms back. And then come back up into your roll up. Inhale. Forward. We're gonna lengthen the spine, flex the feet, palms up, shoulder blades back. We're gonna draw the shoulder blades back and pulse. 1, 2, 3. Take the arms forward, around the spine, and roll back. Keeping those shoulder blades back. Reach those arms up and back. Exhale, peel the spine up. Lengthening and lifting the spine, flex the feet, turn the palms up, open the shoulder blades, and again, from the shoulder blades, we pulse back. 2 and 3. Bend your knees. Take the hands behind the thighs. Pull up nice and tall. You're gonna round the spine forward. It's kind of giving yourself a little cool off. Lengthen the spine up. And again, rounding forward, belly button to the spine. And lengthening back up. Nice articulating of the spine. We're gonna do one more, rounding over those thighs. And then lifting the spine back up, opening the chest. We're gonna tuck the ankles. Come on to the hands and the knees. You're gonna tuck those toes, push back into a nice big stretch here. Stretching out the calf muscles if you need it. Kind of bend one knee. Draw the shoulders down, head towards your hands, and switch sides. Walk those feet towards your hands. Bend your knees, lift the belly button up, and scoop up to the ceiling, straightening the legs, opening the chest. Nice big inhale. Exhale, roll down from the crown of the head, the upper back, the mid back. Bend those knees, bring your fingertips forward towards the floor, arms straight, shoulder blades back. Inhale, exhale, lift the bottom ribs to the ceiling. Draw the sits bones down, stack the spine. Exhale, take your chin towards your spine, and then your ribs, and your belly button rounding forward. Inhale, exhale, roll up, scoop those abs in. Tuck those ribs in, belly button to spine, and extend. Open the chest, grow an inch taller. And you guys are done. Thank you.